One thing about me is I will wake up and shout, and it's so quiet around here. The people in this complex sleep, and I have a deadline. I need to get this video out before you leave your office so that you can use your employer's Wi-Fi to watch my video. And I'm also from the gym, so I did want to show you these two cleansers before I take a bath, you know, because I'm not going to be washing my face 3 times today for this video. Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Thabi. In today's video, we are going to be looking at, yes, it's a versus. Hold up, wait a minute. It's a versus. I've waited all my whole life to say that. Anyways, we're talking about these two cleansers by Loreal. The one is the Revitalift Replumping Gel Wash, and then the other one is the Revitalift Milk Cleansing Foam. This is what they both look like. This one they promote as a hyaluronic acid cleanser, but it has salicylic acid as well. And this one they promote as a glycerin cleanser, but it has salicylic acid. Both hyaluronic and glycerin are humectants. I don't know if I've ever really told you what salicylic acid does. I've just been raving about salicylic acid and how much it has done for me. But salicylic acid is an oil-loving lipid that is able to get deep within your pore, and it attaches to the oil and all the dirt that is clogging your pore, then unclogging the pore and improving the texture of your skin and improving the appearance of dark marks on your skin, and also preventing any future breakouts. I have to say though that that prevention of future breakouts aspect of a salicylic acid, I didn't really get it much with only the cleanser. I only started seeing that when I started using the salicylic acid leave-on product. The immediate results that I got from using a salicylic acid cleanser was the improvement in the texture of my skin and the improvement in the dark spots, and it did break me out. So these cleansers, any salicylic acid cleanser that you choose to use in the future is gonna break you out. How much it breaks you out, it all depends on your skin type. And like I said before, you just have to gauge what it is that your skin is doing, whether you can continue with the cleanser or you will not continue with the cleanser. It is very important with everything that you incorporate into your routine that you paste your skin. It is as important with these cleansers and the leave-on cleanser. Now, just because I'm saying I got better results by using a leave-on salicylic acid product, I'm not saying just go out now and get both the salicylic acid cleanser and the salicylic leave-on product and use them both at the same time and you've never used them before. I'm not saying that could turn out to be very disastrous for your skin. You do need to pace your skin. Use one product, build tolerance even with that one product that you're using. If it's a cleanser, if it's a leave-on product, use it for 1 day, skip 2-3 days, use it again, skip 2-3 days until your skin is no longer reacting from that particular product. I just feel like I have to say this. I have to say this. I like using it all at the same time. Doing too much is really gonna cause further damage to your skin, and that is not what we want to do with using this product, with this acid. We want to work on the damage that has been done whilst minimizing further damage. That's what we want to do. That is the aim here. So you know how we do. I'm going to apply one on either side of my face, and then we're gonna talk about both these cleansers. Let me just quickly wet my face and remove the sweat, and then we can get this video started. I'll show you this okay, let me start by showing you the what you call. My grandfather loves saying, I'm gonna tell you what you call. Just in case, grandpa. So this is the hyaluronic, this is a Revitalift Replumping Gel Wash. This is a relatively new cleanser. I don't know if many of you have seen it. It is very new. It comes in this very, very nice purple package. That is why I bought it, because it was because of the purple, not because of anything. Okay, maybe the salicylic acid too, but it was mainly because of the pink, the purple. I mean, it is a gel texture, clear in color. It reminds me again of the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. It feels soft to the touch. It feels slightly cooling, and that's what it looks like. I hope you can see. I can't come close, guys. I can't come close, but I think from what I can see here, I think it's better if I just stay here. And then I'm gonna swatch the cleansing foam. This is a milky texture, a very thick, sticky, milky texture that applies very easily on. It spreads very nicely on the skin. A little goes a long way. This is what it looks like. This is, you can see as it coats my hand, it's not leaving any visible spots. It does that on the skin as well. A little goes a long way with this cleanser. This will set you back a normal price. The Revitalift Replumping Gel will cost you 120, and I think also this is also 120 normal price. But L'Oreal is also one of those products, one of those brands that if it's not on a 3 for 2, it's on a 20 or 30% off. They are currently on a 3 for 2 at both the green and the blue store. Can you believe it? I just did an entire, I just applied the cleansers on my face and I thought I had pressed record and I didn't press record. So anyways, I was saying with the milky foam, is it called? The cleansing foam, you need to be very careful not to apply too much of it, because with what we had put on my wrist to show swatches, I struggled to rinse it off just now. I guess I had put too much of it. Like I said, a little goes a long way, so be very, don't be generous with this. Even this, I applied half a drop of it and it spread so much to my face, and here I was very generous with it. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. So this is the L'Oreal Revitalift Gel. If I put water onto this, it's gonna foam a little. We just don't have water in front of me. I just don't have water in front of me, so that's why it looks like it's not foaming, but it does foam. L'Oreal Revitalift Replumping Gel, Salicylic Acid, Hyaluronic Acid, and then L'Oreal what is it called? Milky Cleansing Foam, Glycerin, and Salicylic Acid. L'Oreal Milky Cleansing Foam, Glycerin, Salicylic Acid. This one again, when it comes to contact with the water, it will foam. There's the foaming action I'm talking about. I just applied a little bit of water. You see, it does foam. It does foam a little. It does foam. L'Oreal Replumping Gel Wash has a lot more foam than the L'Oreal Milky Cleansing Foam, but they both foam. That's what I wanted to show you. Should have worn something around my hairline because now my entire hairline is wet. So let's look at these cleansers. This is the side with the L'Oreal Replumping Gel, Hyaluronic Acid, Salicylic Acid. I think you can see. If you can't see, forgive me. And this is the side with the L'Oreal Glycerin and Salicylic Acid Milky Cleansing Foam. Let me just wipe this off quickly and my hairline. Alright, I have, this is the side with, dry down, this is the side with the L'Oreal Milky Cleansing Foam. And this is the side with the L'Oreal Replumping Gel Wash with Hyaluronic Acid. Anyways, let's talk about these two cleansers. Guys, I think I did mention that when I started using a salicylic acid cleanser, I started off with the La Roche-Posay Pigment Clear, and that is when I really started seeing changes and improvement to my skin texture. However, I did later buy these two cleansers because I was just not going to be spending 300 rands on a cleanser, something that I'm rinsing off. It's just too much. And then whilst on the topic of a cleanser being a rinse off product with an active, salicylic acid has actually been shown to be also as effective in a cleanser, and it's also sufficient. It's also effective only at the 2%, and you only need to leave it on for a couple of minutes for it to release its efficacy and do what it is that it needs to do to improve the appearance of dark marks and breakouts on your skin. So do not fall for the belief that acids in cleansers are useless. It's not the case with salicylic acid. And before this cleanser can dry down, I'm not really gonna be able to see what they do because I'm gonna be sweating, but alongside each other. I'm not going to be able to tell you what they do alongside each other, but I'm just going to go by my experience with using both these cleansers. This cleanser with the replumping gel is going to be suited more for people with dry skin. Not dry skin, oily skin. It is a little stripping for people with dry skin. Again, it depends on how dry your skin is, and your skin can adapt to it. If you have dry skin, if you like the cleanser and you use it long enough, your skin can adapt to it. It's not extremely it's not too stripping that you just you after cleansing you feel like your face is tight, and it is like moderately drying, let me say that. It is perfect for people with oily skin. It will leave your skin feeling cleansed and moisturized and not too stripped. I think this is the kind of clean that people with oily skin are looking for. This will break you out. Both these cleansers are going to break you out. I do want to put out that disclaimer. They are going to break you out. They broke me out. Even after I'd been using the salicylic acid, the pigment clear, for a couple of months, they still broke me out. I can't explain why. Again, pace yourself. No one is coming to get your product. Nobody's coming to get your product. It will break you out. Perfect for people with oily skin. It's not going to be too drying. This is exactly what they mean when they say people with oily skin don't need to get stripping cleansers to address the issues that they have with their skin. You still need moisture. This is a moisturizing cleanser for people with oily skin, just not for some people with dry skin. If you have dry skin, this is the one for you, and that is why I chose to put them alongside each other and not bring in the pigment clear, because the pigment clear is also more for people with dry skin. It is a soft texture, just like the cleansing foam. I wanted you to see the two different textures so that you'll be able to see which one will work best for you. The cleansing milk is like I just said, it is a soft, creamy texture. It feels like that on the skin, and even after cleansing, this is just one of those cleansers that you can use and let your face to air dry, wash the bathtub, have breakfast, make your bed, put your kids in their uniform and then send them off to school, then come back and do the rest of your skin routine, and your skin still wouldn't be dry. It is that type of cleanser. It performs quite the same, well, not the same, but similarly to the pigment clear, and in my opinion it is a very close dupe to pigment clear that costs 300 rands. I love both cleansers. I've been using both cleansers, but like I said, I use less of this Loreal, this one, because it is sometimes very stripping on the skin. This I'll usually go with when I've had a long day of heavy sunscreen, because I hardly wear makeup these days. The more I get into skincare, it's the less I'm interested in makeup. So this I will use after a long day that was extremely hot and I wore too much sunscreen and I want to get that sunscreen off. I would then use this one, but on a normal day I would just go in with this or the other one that is but let me not talk about that. But this is the one that I use the most. It's a gentle cleanser, but it will break you out. It broke my niece to a point that she wanted to give up. I did a story about it on Instagram last week. It broke my niece to a point that she wanted to give up, but then a couple of days later her skin started to clear up and she was happy with the results, and her skin was visibly brightened. Salicylic acid is very effective. It will break you out, but after a couple of days, if it's for your skin type, you will start seeing the results and you'll be very pleased, and you will continue to seeing it. And the more that you use it, the more that you see the results that you were looking for when you started using the cleanser initially. It's very important, I have to say it again, it's very important that you just pace your skin. No one is coming to get your products. No one is coming to get your products. Pace your skin and listen to it, and with time you're going to be able to use these cleansers daily. But when you're starting off, don't use them every day. They both have fragrance. Before I forget, I sometimes forget to mention that they both have fragrances for those of you who are who are sensitive to fragrance. They do not have alcohols in them, just the fragrance. I found that I am sensitive to fragrance in other parts of my body, but not my face. That is a weird phenomenon that's going on in my face. But anyways, L'Oreal, everybody. Have a wonderful day.